Hi everyone, Lisa here from Forest City Stitching. Hope everyone had a good week. Little change in scenery. My husband had to go into work to do inventory. My son's sleeping. The dog was being quiet, and so I thought it was going to be, I could use the kitchen to film. Then I had to kick the dog outside because then he started to not be good, and he likes to chew up the cushions on the couch. So when you think he might be behaving, you have to really second guess yourself on that. Yeah, so he got kicked outside. I got what I worked on here on the kitchen table. I have my phone propped up on some container of cupcakes because Friday was my son's 5th birthday, so because we couldn't do much else, we made some cupcakes. So that was fun. Made myself a little hot chocolate here in my little kitten yarn of a mug. And yeah, so I thought I would take advantage of filming downstairs instead of up in my bedroom. So what did I do today? Not much. We ordered some dog bones online and I picked those up at PetSmart because we need to make sure that we keep our dog occupied or he goes crazy and causes trouble. We went grocery shopping, which was fine. Not, like, obviously they didn't have any toilet paper because why would they? But I don't think they were out of anything that we were looking for, so that was fine. We did buy, I guess, a little bit more than we usually do. We definitely spent more money than we usually do. Not because we're hoarding or anything, but obviously because we are planning more meals at home and then just kind of getting an extra thing here or there, just in case, you know, we aren't able to leave the house for whatever reason. I'm still going to work. I had Friday off because it was my son's birthday, but it is business as usual as much as it can be. I think I mentioned a lot of my clients are shutting down, but there are a lot that are still busy. So yes, still definitely busy. And there's my dog barking. Hopefully he'll quiet down so I don't have to stop the video. Yeah, so I checked in on Friday and yep, I was supposed to go into work, so I will continue going to work. And I think I'm gonna have to let him in. One moment. All right, and I'm back. So I brought him in and then have him on his leash tied to my foot, so he would lay down in the kitchen here. So I knew he wasn't getting into trouble, so. All right. Yeah, so we went grocery shopping. It was fine. There were long lines to check out, but other than that, it was fine. And yeah, pretty tired of being at home already. But yeah, what can you do? So as I said, I'm going to work tomorrow, so is my husband, and so we do have the babysitter coming tomorrow. So I'll clean the house tonight for her. Hopefully they have enough activities to do. And then for the rest of the week, my husband is off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I am going to be working from home on Friday, if I'm not already mandated to work from home by then. But again, we'll see how everything goes. But that is the plan for this week. I hope everyone is doing well and keeping a positive attitude. I feel that my spirits are a little better than last Sunday when I filmed. But yeah, I have ups and downs for sure. So this week, as far as haul goes, didn't have any haul that I received, I don't think. Think about that. I don't think so. I did bring down, but I think I might, now I say that, that's why I'm hesitant, because I think I showed this last week that I got the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine with Priscilla and Chelsea's design in it, from my local needle workshop. Is it Monday? Maybe it was Monday. I'm not sure. Apparently I have lost my mind too. But yeah, so I picked that up in the last 2 weeks at some point, and I don't know if I showed that or not. I was also stitching on Rooster and Hens last week, so that's why I think I already showed it, because I think I got them both in the same at the same time, but I could be completely wrong, because now I'm definitely questioning everything. So sorry about that. I did go ahead though and order the fabric for Jack Frost's tree farm, and then the threads for the first chart. So I did go ahead and order that from my local needle workshop. They're no longer open for walk-ins, but they are definitely still taking orders, and then you can go and pick them up. So that's that. Yeah, so that's the only thing for haul really, which is good for Stitch from Stash. What I worked on this week, so sorry, I don't have any notes. I usually have my laptop with my notes, but my laptop was dead. My phone will probably die soon too. So as far as what I worked on for Enchanted Stitches, again, we are working on week 3 for Pirates of the Caribbean. Having a hard time like finding things that did match with the prompts still, but the one thing was stitch on something that burns. So I chose my temperature tree. I actually made a lot of progress on that. So I know you guys haven't seen that in a while. So almost all of February is filled in, and I got the March's branch done, so that's good. And so it's probably hard to see, but you'll see that there's some leaves that are, sorry, are 2 colors. So those are highs and lows, and then the solid color is one. I took the temperature of my run that day. So, because I like to make things difficult. So that was the only prompt I completed for Enchanted Stitches. For School Magical Stitches, I did have a new start and a finish. Had to stitch on something with words, and at first I didn't have anything, but then I saw this free chart from Priscilla and Chelsea. It was on Priscilla's blog, and I started it Friday night and finished it yesterday. So it's all the called for colors except for the orange in the middle of the flowers. The called for was Pumpkin Harvest. Oh, I didn't have that, so I literally just took an orange that was in my work pile. So that stitches up really quick, and it says love, so that works for that. So I claimed $2.50, I believe, for Stitch from Stash credit on that one. So not a ton, but something is better than nothing. And then the next one, you're supposed to stitch on something that was that could be a tattoo. And now I didn't get enough stitches in it for it to count, but I did work on Peacock's Garden, and I worked on this butterfly up here. So again, that's how much I got done. And do that green butterfly. That green butterfly is like 260 stitches. But I counted it and I needed 300 stitches. Oh well. So yeah, I just didn't have a lot of time for stitching. My husband was the one that was off for this week. Mainly. I was off Monday because I needed a day off. And then he was off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we were both off Friday for my son's birthday. Just not a lot of stitching time, so you know, if the schedule is thrown off, then it throws all that off. See, I think I did get the punch needle magazine this week, because I think I got the floss for Clementine this week. No? I might have that wrong. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. So if you didn't see the magazine, I picked that up at my local needle workshop, Stitch Central. They had tons of them. So I know a lot of people were having difficulty finding it, but they did have tons there. So, what next thing I wanted to talk about, I'm sorry this is so disjointed, is the stitch along that I am hosting, like my birthday stitch along that I am starting April 1st. I'm co-hosting that with Carly Being Crafty, and we're doing Clementine from Plum Street sampler. So if you have this chart or want to get this chart and kit it up, then we would be happy for you to join us on the sale starting April 1st. It's hashtag ClemSal, so hashtag CLEMSAL. So yeah, I got the threads. I don't know if I got that this week or last week, but got that, and then I just need to figure out what fabric I want to put it on. I'm not sure. Looks kind of like, it's kind of, sorry for the glare, a little bit of a blue tinge, I don't know. It says it's stitched on Nantucket Brew. It makes me think it's a little bit of a blue tinge. I don't know. Actually, if I had more of the fabric left over, this fabric, it's kind of a blue. I'll have to check downstairs. I might have some more. It's not even taking account of all the extras that I have around the edge. So that might work. Yeah, sorry this is so disjointed. As far as plans for next week go, not too sure. I did start to kind of look at mania plans, so I did kind of jot some ideas down for starts for that. I think I have 19 listed potential starts, but again, that's not considering what needs to be kitted and what floss I need and things like that. So but I've started thinking ahead for that. Also today I did do some tea dyeing of some fabric, so I did get some Ada tea dyed. I don't necessarily do like one huge piece or anything like that. I kind of just tea dye some scraps and stuff, so a whole variety of different counts and little and kind of bigger pieces, and so not huge pieces by any means, but I did do that because what else is there to do? Oh no, that was yesterday I did that. I have no idea. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what I did, what day I did anything on, so I am sorry. I'm sure a few of you are feeling that way as well. But as far as next week goes, not sure. Still need to kind of look at the homework challenges for Enchanted Stitches and School Magical Stitches. But hopefully I can get some more tasks completed for those. And yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, thanks everyone. I hope everyone is well and is taking care and keeping your spirits up. And we'll talk next week. Bye.